Greetings everyone, welcome to another lesson of prepositional collocation. In this we are going to see the use of on, and this is by me, Abhinav Anand. So this is about me. I'm Abhinav Anand, pursuing English literature from University of Delhi. I'm a football lover, a poet and a traveler. Please do not forget the 3 R's in one S, that is do, rate, review, recommend and share my videos. And if you have to mention anything, please feel free to mention it in the comment section below. So let's begin with the video. So the very first line is, let's move on with this lesson. So you can see the very first use of this word that we have. So whenever we have to give this feeling of movement, we use this word on. So let's move on with this lesson. So let's examine the areas where this word is especially used. So the first one is specific days or dates. So unlike time, with which we use at, remember we use at with time, with a specific time. When we talk about specific dates or days, we use on. So we'll see the examples later on. The next we have part of body. So whenever we have to talk about any part of body, so in that context we will use on. This will become more clear from the example which we are going to see later. State of something. So what kind of state in which something that is there is. Actually, in that case we use on. Again, we use it on in order to indicate that something is placed on the surface of something. So in order to indicate that. So remember, in case of something that is placed inside something, we use in. But in case something is placed on the surface of something, we use on. So let's move on and see the examples. So examples of specific days and dates. So the first example, the garbage truck comes on Tuesdays. So this day that is there, Tuesday, is actually denoted by using the word on. So this is one example. Another example is, I was born on 14th of May in 14th of June, in 1998. 1988. I don't know what is happening with me, sorry about that. So I was born on 14th day of June in 1988. So again, this 14th day is preceded by this word on. So whenever we talk about days or dates, we prefer to use on before it. Moving on. Again, the use of on. Moving on. So, example of surface of something. So, whenever something is placed on the surface of something, we use on. I put an egg on the kitchen table. So, clearly you get the idea that the egg was put on the kitchen table on the surface of it. So that is there. The paper is on my desk. So again, the surface of desk is where the paper is. So the use of on. Moving on. Examples of part of body. So the stick hit me on my shoulder. So the connection that is made by stick was on his shoulder. So the part, whenever you are going to mention part of body, we are going to use on. He kissed me on my cheek. So again, the use of on in order to mention a part of body. I wear a ring on my finger. So saying something like I wear a ring in my finger is going to be a blunder. So we always wear clothes on our body. We always wear spectacles on our nose. We always wear hair clips on our head. So everything that is done with body parts are actually used to as actually described by using this word on. So let's move on. Example of state of something. So this is I mean, if you have to say that the building is on fire, so the state of building is on fire. It is on fire. But I mean, you have to say what kind of state it is, though. So that is what it tries to describe. This example, everything is in this store is on sale. So what is the state of everything that is there on the store? So everything on the store is on sale. So again, the state of thing, he is high on opium. So what is the state of him? So he is high on opium. So he must not be in a sane state. He must be insane. He must be he must be acting like mad. So we see that on is used to describe not only state of things but also human beings. So he's high on drug, he's high on alcohol. So all of these things, when we describe, we used to use on. Really sorry. So it's time for Boffin's Book of Brilliance. So let's see what Boffin has today for us. Boffin says following verbs take on the preposition on after them. So depend on, comment on, determine on, embark on, impose on, trample on, dwell on, decide on, resolve on, insist on, all of these verbs. So this is our prepositional collocation. So all of these verbs tend to take this preposition on after them. And at least I want to make sure that each one of you who is listening to this lecture, make sure that you use at least these words and form a sentence which includes on, and you'll see how much it will help you. The next time you are going to use these words, automatically you will have this trigger in your brain that, okay, if I'm using this word as a verb, I must use on after this. So this is something that you must practice in order to make sure that you become fluent in this thing. So this is time for Song of Preposition, and let's see how it goes on. So it depends on how you see. Sorry about this, it should not be there. So it depends on how you see. This word will be the way you do. Let's embark on this journey. On this journey. So embark on. And dwell on how we perceive this world that includes you and me. So the song basically talks about the idea of perception. So I'm a kind of literature student, so I keep on including these kind of stuffs in these PPTs also. I'm really sorry about that. So, but the main focus of the viewers should be on this particular use that is there. It depends on how you see. This world will be the way you do. The way you do see the things. Let's embark on this journey and dwell on how we perceive this world that includes you and me. So that was the Song of Preposition. I hope some uses got clear from here. Let's move on, and this is your canvas. This is where you become the educator. So I'd like you to fill up this space. It's not possible in reality, but obviously there is a comment section below, and you can write anything. You can write sentences, you can write poetries, you can write prose, you can write anything, you can write dialogues, anything that you want, and make sure that you use this word on in all possible ways that are being taught here, and with all possible words, and use prepositional collocations, and I'll be glad to see your responses. So that's it for this lesson. Hope to see you all in the next lesson. Till then, bye bye, take care, and keep practicing.